A pathologist has testified that police suspect Aaron Rolle must have suffered multiple blows to sustain the injuries, which ultimately led to his death while in police custody.
As a coroner's inquest into his death continued today, it was revealed that Rolle's injuries were vast and severe. Caren Sands has details of the pathologist's findings, which included broken bones and damaged organs.
PMH pathologist Dr. Caren Sands testified Monday that after conducting an autopsy on Aaron Rolle, she concluded that the 20-year-old died from a rupture or hole in the wall of his small intestine about the size of the diameter of a pen. She also indicated that Rolle had internal bleeding due to blunt force trauma to his torso. You may recall that Rolle reportedly died at the Southern Police Station back on February 9th after he was reportedly picked up in good health from his Ross Corner home on February 6th. Meantime, Dr. Sands also informed the court during today's proceedings that she discovered a thin layer of pus and 2 liters of intestinal fluid in Rolle's abdomen due to the ruptured intestine, which Dr. Sands said did not happen prior to him dying. She also told the court that Rolle's 9th and 10th ribs were broken and there was hemorrhaging in the area around his left kidney and around his pancreas, while there were contusions on both sides of his lower back and on his right and left shoulder blades. As a result, Dr. Sands said she concluded that blunt force trauma had been applied to the victim's abdomen, back and thighs. And although Rolle had an abrasion on his chest, Dr. Sands said it was due to CPR attempts. She also determined that abrasions on the back of his right and left ankles were not recent. When asked by attorney Ambrose Ambrister, who was marshalling the evidence on behalf of the Crown, what the life expectancy is for someone suffering from a ruptured small intestine like Rolle, the doctor said 1 day. Sands also agreed with attorney Christina Galanos, who was representing Rolle's family, that a ruptured intestine is considered a medical emergency that requires surgical intervention. However, when asked by attorney Lennox Colby if she knew Rolle had been injured prior to coming into custody and had difficulty moving his arms, Dr. Sands said she did not. Jurors also wanted to know how many times someone would have to be hit to sustain the kind of injuries Rolle had. And Dr. Sands indicated multiple times, noting that Rolle's injuries were on separate parts of his body. The Crown also called Inspector Deborah Thompson, who said she prepared a summary based on statements and a report on Rolle's file. She also admitted under cross-examination by Galanos that some force was used in Rolle's case. Thompson also testified that she recommended to her superior officer that an autopsy be performed and that they needed to see the arresting officers in the case and all officers who had contact with Rolle before he died. The inquest continues Wednesday before Coroner Janine Weech Gomez. Caren Sands, ZNS Network News.